Welcome everyone to College Station, Texas. Under a benevolent, incandescent sky, you're watching ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by IHG Hotels and Resorts. You're watching the SEC on ESPN. In a fluid, changing world of college football, one thing remains the same: the 12th man at College Station, Texas. Today, New Mexico is in the house, a prohibitive, decisive underdog, but their head coach, Danny Gonzales, ready to author a major upset. The Aggies ready to take New Mexico into that dark place. When we come back, we'll have the kick, and before that, lose do's and don'ts. Mexico winning the toss, electing to receive. From the 3, it's Christian Washington. And he's brought down right across the 15-yard line, out to about the 18-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the...
A lot of turnover with these rosters every year. He needs to be on top of it. See how it pans out for the offense when they get on the field.
3rd and 1. They're going to run it between the tackles and pick up the first down. Krosky Merritt.
Some more.
2 receivers out to the top of your screen. Now motion. That's Hickson. Complete to DJ Washington out near midfield. And they move the chains again. 1st and 10 into Aggie territory. Pinkton split to the top of your screen. He's the long, rangy wide receiver. He looks that way underneath, and it's caught for the first down. Hickson with a grab in traffic.
I'm a little confused, but I'll tell you this. He is going to set the tone for this football team if they're going to have any success today.
3rd and long, 12 to go. Gets it off in time. Incomplete. Down the sideline for DJ Washington. No flag. Ainias Smith perched at his own 6-yard line. Catches it at the 14 and brought down immediately. Daniels now in the backfield out of Miami Central High School. Wigman back to pass, has time. Good move, picks up the first down. And he's going to lay down at the 34-yard line. Great mobility by Wigman to pick up 17 yards on the play.
Yeah, that was one of the things that the New Mexico defense said that he had, which was mobility in the pocket. Once he goes through his progressions, he's the kind of guy that can pull it down. It was Dante Martin, their starting right corner, who said, did you have to keep an eye on this guy, breaking the pocket, making first downs with his legs? That's a great long, as being mentioned, as one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He has the weapons, he has the talent.
Delivers a strike, complete. And a late flag as Evan Stewart made the catch. Looks like we're going to have a face mask infraction go in the opening quarter. Wigman looking to pass again. Complete. What a move by Stewart. And he got ripped. They put it on the ground. The Aggies look like they've got it back. Smith was there. It was ripped loose by Dante Martin. And Texas A&M fortunate to recover the ball at about... Wigman into the end zone. Touchdown Aggies! Noah Thomas. They went 85 yards in a little over 3 minutes, Lewis.
You see New Mexico bringing pressure, bringing 5. They have man-to-man across the board. Noah Thomas, you know, you're talking about a guy who's 6'6", 200 pounds going up against Christian Ellis. They go on that slot fade, and he puts it right where he needs to.
Washington in the backfield on 2nd down. Pass complete for the first down to Erickson. Makes the catch at the 36-yard line.
But they're doing the smart thing.
3rd and Houston to go. Incomplete, knocked down at the 34-yard line. Big time hit in the secondary by Gilbert, number 20. He put some smoke on Wysong.
320 plus for both of them.
Gets the call again. Hit initially after a gain of a yard. Fell forward close to the first down by Combs. It'll be 4th and short.
Going 4th and short.
Crownover and Moss lining up out of the eye. Moss over the right side. It's going to be close. It appeared as if, according to the spot, that he earned enough yardage to get the first down. Combs.
You love college football. If I had a class ring, I'd wear mine.
Wide open. Touchdown. Evan Stewart. "35 yards to start the second quarter from Connor Wigman."
You see it, Noah Pollard-Gates. He doesn't have a safety in the middle of the field, and you see him jump outside on Evan Stewart, who just gives him a stick move outside and he just takes it to the middle of the field. But Pollard-Gates is having a rough go of it early on in this football game, and Evan Stewart is showing you why. He's one of the best wide receivers in the country.
Wow. A dynamic combination with Wegman and Evan Stewart. He had the most. 14-0. New Mexico down by a couple of touchdowns here as we begin the second quarter, their first possession of the period. They're going to run a reverse to Hickson. But those Texas A&M players can run. There's going to be a face mask at the 5. Shamar Stewart, or maybe a horse collar infraction.
Potential so far.
Looking at a 2nd down and 1. He'll pick up the first down on the carry by Krosky Merritt. And he keeps those legs churning.
A much higher level of physicality. And if they can sustain it, look out for Texas A&M.
Always tough in the SEC West. Pass complete for the first down at about the 38-yard line. Jeremiah Hickson making another catch. Boy, he's been targeted a bunch by Dylan Hopkins. 1st and 10. Pass complete to the tight end. Picks up another first down at about the 27. Whithoft. And folks, next Saturday night, what a game we have for you, Steve.
Off of the running game. They haven't abandoned it. You see right there, they move the pocket, run a little boot action.
They fake the jet sweep. Nice move by Merritt. And on his own merit, scores a touchdown. Good block by Erickson. And the Lobos have struck on the 27-yard scamper.
I mean, that's just nice action and part of this play design. You're going to see him here fake the jet sweep. And then here, he just hands it off. And you see the jump cut behind the line of scrimmage by Krosky Merritt. And then you see the straight line speed. They said he needed to play a big football game. And he needed to be the guy who really sustained his energy throughout the course of this game. And the offensive line got a hat on a hat, made some good blocks. Now they're right back in this football game.
Boy, big score for the Lobos on the 14th rushing touchdown of Merritt's.
Has to match the physicality of Texas A&M, and they need to cover them up better in the back end.
Wigman to pass, taking a shot downfield, a little bit of contact and a flag comes. Boy, they have been working Pollard-Gates like a part-time job. Little pressure coming. Couldn't get to Wigman in time, and he delivers a strike complete to Walker. Got rid of it just in time. And another Aggie first down. Impressive in their opener. 2nd and 11 coming up. Wigman looks back the other way, taking a shot. Touchdown, what a grab, Thomas. And a gritty for the city. What a catch.
You see here, Noah Thomas this time says, hey, Jamarius Lewis, you want to come in the game in place of your teammate Noah Pollard-Gates? I'll give you some of this work too.
Wow.
I'll run the same route on you, the slot fade. I'll have Connor Wigman just put it up there, and I'll use my 6'6" frame to just beat you at the catch point. They have no answer for him right now. They have absolutely no answer for Noah Thomas.
You could almost,
and right now, you're just going to keep running the same play. Traditional opponents It's a new day, man. People got to get used to it. And it's going to take some getting used to.
Got to evolve. Into traffic, incomplete intended for DJ Washington.
Two things that stand out in terms of mental health.
Yeah, that's going to be a big component. Good part of, good argument there, Q. On the roll, off the bounce, Smith. And Ainias Smith still on his feet inside the 30, dancing down to the 24. The dynamic and imperious punt returner, Ainias Smith, but
you just got to be smart with it, especially when you have a big run like that, a big punt return.
Daniels with a big run, breaking loose down to the 10-yard line. Sprung loose by Max Wright.
And impose their will.
Backs lining up out of the eye. Moss is the deep back. Wigman juggled the snap. It didn't matter. Touchdown, Moss. Woo. And the Aggies continuing to roll offensively in one of the time-honored traditions here after a score, a touchdown. For Moss, that's his second rushing touchdown of his career. And another look.
That's a nice job by Conner Weigman of making sure that he gets that ball from Bryce Foster and doesn't botch that snap, because that came awful close to putting the ball on the ground.
Used up just 2:02 on the clock, moved at 38 yards for the touchdown. They lead by 21.
But I'll tell you what they're starting to do now, they're starting to get penetration, and they're starting to really disrupt the running game before it gets started.
Hopkins has time now on the move. Throws it up for grabs, and it's picked off. Interception for the Aggies. DeBerry.
You're just going to see it right here. They're just playing a 3 deep, and you're going to see as Dylan Hopkins rolls out, he's not finding any throwing windows. He tries to buy some time escaping out here, but he's starting to get pressured by Fadil Diggs, and he just throws an ill-advised ball. This puts it up for grabs deep in his own territory. And your own defense matching the patterns down the field, give the pass rush some time. Quarterback makes a bad decision, now you're back in business.
Let's see if they take a shot here after the turnover. Wigman showing great mobility, picks up a first down. Let's go downstairs to Quint.
Bobby Petrino.
Portal, that's a full-time job.
Sure is now, and it's part of it. Gain of about 2 on the play by Owens, brought down by Martin. Bobby Petrino calling the plays this year.
They attack this football team. Adazio has this offensive line coming off the ball.
Wigman throws it up into the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Jake Johnson. It'll be second down and goal. Good pressure up front by Kine that time. Thomas to the top of your screen at 6'6". Wigman looking into the end zone to Thomas, and he catches it again. Touchdown, Aggies. Had a little one on him.
I mean, when you have Noah Thomas against the safety, and this time it's Christian Ellis, and he gets you squared up and has a two-way go on you like he has right there. Although Christian Ellis, you see he's trying to take inside leverage, but you see where his eyes were? They're in the backfield. The reason why he's looking in the backfield, because he's not confident reading the route. So he's just trying to look at the quarterback, hoping the quarterback gives him some kind of signal.
Wow.
And at that point, the wide receiver has you exactly where he wants you.
That's his third touchdown of the day. He only had
choose where he wants to help. So far, so good.
Lobo's going to run it on first down. This is Merritt. Still on his feet, fighting. Keeping those legs moving and close.
And he was hoping to correct that this year.
Off to a good start in the first half. Washington nowhere to go, swarmed, swallowed, engulfed. Cooper, the first one to get there for the Aggies. The baseball scout said he might have been a mid-round pick. Good shortstop and outfielder. He hitting home runs offensively, though, for the Aggies here so far. Completes another pass. This one is Stewart. Still on his feet into Lobo territory at the 46.
Understands what it means in this situation, this end-of-half situation, how to move the football down the field, work the clock, put points on the board.
Wigman over the middle, complete. Down to the 33-yard line. Another catch by Evan Stewart.
Penalties, turnover deep in their own territory. But yeah, this A&M team is loaded.
Wigman on the quick out, complete. Ainias Smith. Ainias Smith, after suffering that season-ending injury against Arkansas. 3rd and 7, they're going to attempt a field goal. This is Randy Bond attempting one from 48 yards out. Low snap, and it's blocked. They snuffed it out. It goes out of bounds. Combs got there, and he blocked it with relative ease.
Yeah, I mean, in a game that hasn't had a whole lot of highlights for New Mexico, Tavian Combs has been a highlight for him. He's played physical. Nice rush right there for the block. But boy, this game got away from him quick.
Here's another look at the blocked field goal attempt by Combs. And the ball caroms harmlessly out of bounds. And that's it for the first half.
Strategy. Otherwise, this game will get out of hand.
Wow. Running out of options at this point. Kick comes down short at the 22-yard line where the Aggies call for the fair catch. It'll be 1st down and 10 from there. Let's check out Q's tips from downstairs. Q?
Their phones like, hey, what's going on after this game?
3rd and 7 coming up for the home team. Wigman, pocket collapses, and they sack him for the first time today. Enough just to win. And they've been impressive so far. 2nd and 5 coming up for New Mexico. Nice cut by White. Picks up a 1st down. Moves the chains.
3rd and 15. I don't care what level of football you're playing. This is not where you want to be.
They got to get to the 38. Hopkins eluding the rush, tucks it under. Going to take off and come up about 3 yards short. Maybe 2 yards short of the 1st down. White in the backfield. Hickson in motion. There you go. Called it, picked up the 1st down on a nice catch and precise execution with Hickson and Hopkins.
If you go, you just run.
2nd and 7 coming up. Pass complete on the slant and met immediately. Wysong made the catch and did a nice job.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense, number 40. Penalty is 15 yards from the end of the run. 1st down.
Okay, is that another echo?
In our football team.
Merritt in the backfield. 1st down and 10. From the 15. Pressure. Hopkins got rid of it. And incomplete in the end zone. No flag intended for Ryan Davis.
Personal foul, late hit, unnecessary roughness, number 7. Penalty is half the distance to the goal, automatic 1st down.
The first penalty earlier didn't sit well with Jim.
Merritt in the backfield. He really sold it, though. Merritt couldn't sell the fake. There were 3 Aggies waiting for him. Edgerrin Cooper leading the charge. And we have another whistle.
Delay game on the offense, number 10, 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Team right now in this environment has kind of got you on your heels.
Davis in motion. Pass is caught at the 10. That's DJ Washington. Picked up 6. 3rd and goal. Back to DJ. Incomplete. Broken up by DeBerry. Boy, Josh DeBerry and Tony.
Job over Tony Grimes in this training camp. And it's plays like that as to why he did.
From 27 yards out, Drzwicki knocks this one through to make it 35-10 with a little over 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The Lobos.
Bo and Bobby, when they found out that, look, Noah Thomas is going to be covered by a safety all game. Like that kind of interaction.
Yeah, time to eat. Oh, man. Moss tripped up by his shoelaces by Christian Ellis. Wakeman on the quick slant in traffic, complete into a extremely tight window. Smith made the catch on the play. We have a flag as well. See if it was on him.
Personal foul, targeting on the defense, number 30. The previous play is under further review.
Okay. They're licks and they're trying to impose their will and play as hard as they can all the way through. It is. I mean, he catches a little bit of the shoulder pad, but I think I just have a feeling this one's going to stand.
After further review, there is no foul for targeting. Number 30 may remain in the game. First down, Texas A&M.
Play Utile to stay in the game.
Little play action. Wigman wide open. Smith with the catch. And his longest reception of the day takes the Aggies down to the 20-yard line, first down and 10.
I don't know about that, but I get your point.
Little blitz coming. Wigman got hit, got rid of it, though. And a great catch by Thomas. And a spin move. Oh, Houdini time. Picks up the first down. Everything coming up right for Noah Thomas.
See, look, which tells you Connor Wigman has made that jump.
Great poise.
He's on it right now.
He's going to hand it off this time to Ruben Owens. Stopped immediately by Kyler Drake. Second and goal. Into the end zone. Up for grabs. Incomplete. No flag on the play. Broken up by Combs. The last 6 in a row before that. Third and goal. Wigman right back at it. Touchdown this time. They make the connection. Stewart.
Look, when you have guys like Bobby Petrino and you have guys like Jimbo Fisher who called plays as long as they have, when they find a matchup, they're just going to keep exploiting it. And their wide receivers against the safeties, against the wolf position players on this football team, this time it happens to be Tavian Combs, who's their Lobo safety. When you play off coverage against 4- and 5-star wide receivers and you give them two-way goes, and I understand you're 8 for sure.
On 3rd and 4. Slant complete, a nice catch by Washington. He's been one of the more reliable players on that side of the football, DJ Washington.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That's what everybody wanted to hear, Q, at the end of the night. Still trending in that direction. Pass incomplete. Tapping, 3rd and 20. Johnson back to pass. The lefty standing tall downfield, but incomplete. Intended for Walker. And it'll be 4th down coming up. And by the way, it mentioned being married.
How much do you want to play and impose your will? And tonight they look like a much different unit.
Hopkins throws it out of bounds. Good decision there. Sets up 4th and long. And in comes the punt team. You can see the frustration etched across his face. The World League, right?
Yeah, I sure was. 1992, Sacramento Surge, World Bowl champions. Thank you.
Got the ring, right?
That's right. World champions.
They're not. Real world champions. Right. Incomplete downfield.
World champions.
World champions.
I hear you, Noah Lyles. Yeah, we play teams all over the world.
Yeah.
Pass interference.
The London Monarchs. Caught that world champions.
That's right. I still have that ring. I still have that ring.
On the run, this is Owens. Nice cut inside, picks up the first down.
Keep developing them. This is how you build championship programs.
You can keep them from leaving, too.
That's right. That's right.
To the sideline, complete. Nice catch by Thomas. Doing a little work after the catch to pick up the first down at about the 14-yard line. Yeah, you got Owens, you got Daniels, you got Moss in the backfield, and
Noah, Evan Stewart, Moose. They can compete with anybody.
Oh, nice move by Johnson. Spins out of harm's way, completes the pass, and a touchdown for Moose. Leaving Moose tracks all over that defense. Another one for the talented receiving core.
Moose said, let me get in on the party. He just runs a little option route and just kind of like works back to the outside. He was going across the field from the slot. He sees Max Johnson spin out He just makes himself, runs himself open. Max hits him right in stride, and then watch this. Put on the brakes.
Wow.
And just walk in like, thank you, thank you. Just keep it down, keep it down.
Another one of those impressive looking receivers, Lewis.
Yes, sir.
6'2", big catch radius. 39th touchdown pass.
Our houses win convincingly. Look, it always bothers me when fans say, well, look at the opponent. That's why the score. But look, there's still a quality of play.
Right. 3rd and 15 for the Lobos. Incomplete. A little miscommunication there. It'll be 4th and long coming up. The Mexicans run the ball for 81 yards tonight. They're going to pass here, and it's batted down. Loose ball, Shamar Stewart again. And then they'll take on ULM in week 3. College football is back in full effect. That pass incomplete, intended for the tight end Orstrom. We got a flag down, though.
In the middle of a game, and obviously for him tonight, that's been the case.
A gaping hole in the middle for Bailey Jr. Picks up another first down. The clock will keep running. Hey, I speak for a lot of people.
Everybody understands the language of money. But I tell you, look, Danny Garcia, he told us, he said, look, no matter how this game turns out, it is not going to define our season.
Right. From the 26, clean pocket. Bobby Petrino likes his quarterbacks to have space. Had plenty of space to get it to Moose Muhammad. Of course, his dad played in the NFL back in the day. Graduate off the foot of Randy Bond. Had one blocked earlier from 48 yards out. This one coming from 39. And he knocks it through to make it 52-10.
How are you playing?
Habits and culture so vitally important. In the final equation, Lewis on the carry.
I mean, look, it was on full display, right, in Colorado. I mean, with Colorado today. The way in which they played.
Yep.
You haven't seen a Colorado team play like that in how long? It matters, man. Yeah. It matters.
Well, that's it. Jimbo Fisher and Texas A&M winning their season opener convincingly, impressively, offensively, and defensively, as he has succeeded play calling to Bobby Petrino. And as they end up winning it 52-10. Don't forget, coming up next, it's Coastal Carolina taking on UCLA. And we are off and running